Good morning to all of you, as it is 7th of May 2021, class 12, subject economics. Our today's topic is demand function, types and determinants. Previously we learned about concept of demand and its types. Now today it is a different concept, that is demand function. Demand function is defined as a functional relationship between demand and its various determinants. Previously we learned that demand shows a relationship between demand and price. Here in demand function, it is a functional relationship between demand and its various determinants. So far as the concept of determinants is concerned, we will elaborate it later on. Let us first know about the types of demand function. Individual demand function and market demand function. So far as individual demand function is concerned, it refers to the desire or demand of an individual for a commodity, which is also determined by price of commodity X, price of the related good, income of the consumer, tastes and preferences of the consumer, and expectations of the consumer. Here, price of X shows how much price it is and what is the response of the consumer. Price of related goods refers to the price of the supplementary goods, complementary goods, or substitute goods. Income stands for income of the consumer. If his income increases rather, he will prefer to buy superior good rather than inferior goods. Tastes and preferences. Tastes and preferences also depend upon the climatic conditions and expectations. The expectations refers to that the consumer sometimes feels, or sometimes he secures himself, or he is apprehensive of the price change. He says that maybe in the near future the price of the commodity may increase and he will try to purchase more at the present junction. And if he expected that the price of the commodity may fall in the near future, he will not buy more of it. So it refers to expectations of the consumer. Then we are having determinants of market demand function. Market demand function determinants are price of commodity X, price of related goods, income of the consumer, tastes of the consumers, and expectations of the consumer. Here two new versions emerge, that is N and YD. N stands for size of population and YD stands for change of income distribution or income distribution. The only difference between individual demand function and market demand function is that in market demand function, in individual demand function, we only see that consumer's behavior towards the price of the good which he is going to purchase. But in market demand function, in market there is not only one consumer. Here is market is a place where many buyers and sellers make transactions. They go on bargaining, they go on selling and purchasing. So here size of population matters the most. If population is more, if it is a populous area, consequently demand for goods will increase. If it is having a least population, consequently there will be less sale of goods and services. So N matters the more. It is one of the determinant, but in case of market demand function. And similarly, income distribution. If income is equally distributed among the buyers, among the people, consequently the sale of the goods will be of marginal level or of optimum level. And if income distribution is not equally distributed, if there is an unequal distribution, consequently the poorer people will not be in a position to purchase because they are having low purchasing capacity at them. So these factors reflect the market demand function and individual demand function. So this much is enough for today.